Hey kids, we're here today to show you what kindergarten is like.
Your first day of kindergarten.
Here's what you'll learn about today. How you get off the bus, where you eat breakfast, what your classes will be like, what lunch is like, what rooms the school has, how you leave the school. Now let's start with the bus. You guys get to sit at the front of the big bus. You also will be able to get off the bus first, where your teachers will help you into the school. When you're in the school, you can choose to go to the cafeteria to eat breakfast or sit with your friends until it's time for class. Once you get to your classroom, you will sit in your seat. Your teacher will then start class and see who's there and who's not. Then you will either do an activity or learn new things from your teacher. Now, let's see what Mrs. Schiffer is teaching today.
Classroom rules.
We are, can you do the motions? How to be kind and share. How to speak quietly. We will raise our hands. Respect one another's space. We will be safe, like soldiers keep our country safe. We're going to keep our school safe. And the very last one you're doing right now, crisscross applesauce.
What you will do in kindergarten.
We have stations first today.
Now that the lesson is over, it's time for lunch. This lunch is only for kindergartners, but watch out because it's really noisy in here and there is a lot of people.
After lunch, we're going to do math with Mrs. Bish and math with Mrs. Schiffer and Switch. And then I have a little owl activity I want to fit in, and we'll make an owl pizza. You go to gym at the end of the day.
Now, the class gets to go back to their room, and we're going to go and see the other rooms the school has. Charlie will show us the way.
We are in the library right now, and this is where you'll be checking out your books. Right here. You just pick out whatever book you want and bring it over here. Then you give it, you'll have a card. Then you give it to your teacher, and here she'll scan it, and then they scan your book, and then you can just take it. We are going to the music room next. That is where you'll go once or twice a week to sing some songs, play some games, do that, all kind of fun stuff like that. Your teacher in there will be Mr. Shevok. He's very nice and funny. This is the music room. You will have assigned seats. You have to sit around here. And you can play instruments and do all kinds of that fun stuff. We're going to the art room right now. It's where you'll do fun projects and watch videos. The art room is a place where you do art projects every week, and you sit at these tables, and these tables are called studios. There's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. You'll get assigned to one of those tables. We're going to go to the office. That is where Mrs. Delmonico's office is, and where the people do all kinds of stuff. Alright, I'm walking into the office right now, and this is where the kids do announcements, and once you're in 4th grade, you could do the announcements too. This is the nurse's office. If you get hurt or you get sick, you can come in here, and the nurse will make you feel all better. We're going down to the kindergarten classes, which you'll be going into next year. This is Mrs. Septak's room.
Sadly, Miss Crothers couldn't be here.
All right, we're going into Mrs. Schwab's room. Hello, Mrs. Schwab. Going into Mrs. Schiffer's room. Good morning. We're going into Mrs. Mawiney's room.
Good morning, sir. How are ya?
Good morning.
Need stuff this week.
Good morning. Thank you. This is Mrs. Mawiney. In our class. This is Mrs. Davis's class. And this is Mrs. Davis. In our class.
Davis, are they supposed to be cutting and gluing at this time?
Now let's go back to the classroom so we can leave. When we leave school, a voice will come over the intercom and tell everyone that it's time for kindergarten to be dismissed. When this happens, your teacher will take you to the cafeteria where you will get into your bus lines and teachers will walk you to your bus so you can get on the right one and go home.
Hope to see you next year.